Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley. Again, I mentioned in my last video, I'm still waiting on my microphone to come in, so if the audio is a little bit messed up, I'm sorry. My cat chewed up my wire, and the shipping has been taking a while. And yes, again, we are in my bathroom because the lighting in here is really good. But today, I really wanted to go through my everyday makeup bag and my everyday makeup bin and just sort of do a product refresh. I like to cycle through my products regularly because I don't want to neglect anything, and I like to just rediscover old favorites, make sure I'm using things for a good period of time, and then, you know, using other things. So everybody gets their fair shot. So yeah, if that sounds fun and interesting, definitely let's hang out. I would love to hang out with you, spend some girl time, drink a nice cup of coffee, tea, water, wine, whatever you like. And let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, so here is my everyday makeup bag. This is from Allie Glines. I really love it. It has this beautiful like rose gold metal, and it feels really high quality and well made. And it's actually like, it's like the perfect size because it's not too big, but it's also big enough for a makeup hoarder like me. So as you can see, it's pretty much overflowing right now, and I also have this little Thrive Cosmetics bag that has overflow. So this is obviously way too much for my day-to-day makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and empty everything out, and then we can start reorganizing. Okay. So before we do anything, I think I need to give this little bag a nice cleaning. So I'm just gonna wipe this out really quick. Just doing so. Hey! No. You cannot chew up my wire again. This is what happened. I had to buy a whole new microphone. No, no. She likes chewing up my wires. No. Well, we're just gonna be a little bit dirty because it's kind of stained. I tried. Alright, so as you can see, there's like a big old honking compartment, and then there's two smaller compartments and this little zippy top. So I like to put like eyeliners and stuff in here. Okay, so for foundation, I had in the Kosas Skin Improving Revealer Foundation. I have a whole video doing a review on this foundation, so I won't go too in depth, but I really like this foundation. It gives good medium coverage, or you can share it out for every day. It's really dewy and beautiful on the skin, and yeah, I just really like it. It doesn't like overly emphasize pores or anything like that. It's just a really great everyday foundation, and I like it because you can wear with like more natural looks, and then you can also build it up for more like glam looks. So I think I am gonna keep this just because I want to keep playing with it. It is one of my newer foundations, so I'm gonna keep this in my everyday bag. I also like to have a setting spray in my everyday bag, just to prep my skin, and also if I need to make my makeup last really long. So I have 3 right now, which is obviously excessive. So I think I will just keep my NYX one. Yeah, well, I'll keep my e.l.f. one. There we go. And NYX. I really like this one to prep my skin, and then I like this one for longevity, so I'm gonna take 2. For powder, I'm going to keep this LYS pressed powder in here. I really love this powder. I picked this up pretty recently as well, and it looks so good on the skin, super smooth, and I love that it's in like a little compact and it's pressed, so it's super easy and not really messy at all. I actually just opened this up. This is the Lancome Lash Idole. This is a super expensive mascara, but it was on sale for Ulta's like 30 days of beauty. So I got it half off, and I am really happy that I did because I don't think I would have ever picked it up for full price, but it has a really interesting wand. It's like curved. Yeah, it's like a curved wand. So it actually hugs your lashes really nicely, and I feel like it helps to hold a curl, and it does layer on top of itself really nicely. You can do like 3 coats and it just really lengthens and volumizes your lashes. It's really nice, and I'm kind of sad I have to say that because it's so expensive, but it's a really nice mascara. So I'm gonna keep this over here. Oh, I forgot primer. So for primer, I think I'm going to use this Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. It pairs nicely with the Kosas because this one is hydrating, but it also like slightly blurs your pores. And the Kosas doesn't accentuate pores, but it's a little bit more dewy. So sometimes with dewy foundations, I like to have something a little bit more pore diffusing. So I'm going to keep that. Showing my college spirit here. Any fellow Who's out there? Wahoo-wah, wahoo-wah, go Who's. I love this mug, and it's so funny because every time I see like a Cavalier decal on someone's car, I'm always like, UVA, UVA, and my husband always laughs at me. He's like, how do you spot that out of a crowd of like thousands of cars? You always find the tiny little decal in their back corner window. I don't know, I think when you know, you know. If you're a Who, you have like Who soul stoner ability, like it just magnetizes you. You just find it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's a superpower. If you went to UVA, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so for concealer, I want to go back to my NYX Bare With Me Serum Concealer. I took a break from this for a while, and I was using my Tarte Ultra Creamy and my Maybelline Fit Me, which are really great, but I don't know, there's just something about this formula that is so stinking pretty. I do have a deeper shade somewhere that I like to use to mix in with my foundation when I'm self-tanned, so I gotta find that and I will put that in there as well. But these are the shades that I use when I'm not self-tan, which are fair and light. So for blush, I've been using the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush in Bliss, which is just like the perfect peachy pink. It just goes with everything, and this formula is super pigmented, but it's really easy to apply and it lasts so long on the cheeks. But I've been using it so much, so I want to give some other things some love. I also really like these blush sticks from M Cosmetics. I have mine in Lychee. This one's also a really pretty pink for everyday. It's really similar to Bliss, as you can see, so I definitely have a type when it comes to blush. These ones are a little bit more dewy on the cheeks, but they're also very, very pigmented, so use sparingly. I do really like this, so I don't know. I might put this off to the side. I feel like I should probably switch it out. So let me put this away and we'll pick something else out. I also threw in this BH Orange Chocolate Orange Truffle palette. Just because in case I didn't want to wear like a pink blush, I wanted to have an orange option. But I think I want to use a different orange blush, something a little bit more glowy. This one's pretty glowy, but the rest of them are kind of matte. So I think I want to find a more glowy blush. Ooh, I really want to test out this. I've heard really great things about it. These are the Milani Kiss Cheek Liquid Blushes. This one's in the shade 120 Pink Flirt. I haven't really used this yet, so I think I'm going to toss this in here. Ooh, it looks so pretty. Perfect, cooler toned pink, and it looks really dewy, so I think it'll be nice. I like to keep like my base products in one side, and then I put like, I guess this is a base product too, but I put like bronzer, highlight, blush, that kind of stuff over here, and then like primer, foundation, concealer, powder over here. That's just how I make it work in my brain, so I'm going to pop this over here. For highlight, I've been using these two cream highlighters from Flower Beauty. This is their Day Glow highlighter. It's kind of like a balmy highlight, but it just doesn't have any glitter, and it looks like wet on the skin. I don't know if you can really see it. It looks wet, and it just makes you look super dewy. So I really like this for every day, but it's getting a little bit warmer outside, so I don't know if I want something so emollient. The same thing with the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow. This one's not as balmy. It's a little bit more like slippy, but it's very squishy, as you can see, and very well loved. This one is a little bit more intense, and it has more of like a champagne-y gold sort of tone. This one's in the shade Lunch Money, and it's one of my favorites. But I think I need to give some other products some love. Yeah, I think I need to give some other products some love, so I'll put this away for now. I also will put away my e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I had this in here because I love this powder. Super lightweight on the skin, and if you have dry skin, you really need to check this out. It's so good. But I really want to test out the LYS powder some more, so I'll put this one away for now too. Okay, so the bronzers I've been jumping between are the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer and the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Bronzer. These are both really nice bronzers. This one's more glowy, this one's more matte, and they're a little bit lighter, so they don't look too heavy on the skin. It's kind of hard to overdo them, although this one is very pigmented, so just something to be aware of. But really great, really, really beautiful bronzers. They blend out so easily, last on the skin, don't look choppy. But again, I want something new, a little bit of refresh in my life. So we'll give these ones a little time out and we will find something new. Oh, I've also been really loving the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade Butter Biscuit. Mine is disgusting, so I won't torture you all with that vision, but this is really beautiful too. It's like the perfect color where it's not too cool tone, but it's not overly like warm toned either. It's just a really great color, and it's sheer enough to look super natural on the skin, but you can build it up easily and it's really easy to blend. So it's a really great cream formula. Again, I want to give something else a chance, so I'll put that away. I'll also put away this e.l.f. Bite Size Duo, which I was using. This is super pigmented, so be careful, but I really like the shade. This one is also called Lychee, and these are like $3, so definitely worth checking out if you see these at your local drugstore. I need to move some of this stuff out of the way. I'm like surrounded by makeup, which I love, but it can be a little overwhelming. Oh gosh, I've been really loving this bronzer too. I think I actually am going to keep this one. This is newer to my collection. It's the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Tan Lines, and it's just a really nice toasty summer bronzy color. It actually has more of like a yellowy undertone, but I think I will keep this one for like a cream bronzer option, just because I want to keep like testing it out to get a feel for it. Alright, so let's pull over my blushes and bronzers and like my face palettes. Let's see what we want to add. Ooh, I think I want to pull out this Natasha Denona Glam face palette. I also have done a video featuring this palette. It's just a really pretty palette for every day. You got a blush, a highlight, some eyeshadows. Super easy, all in one. And I really love this blush too because it's like a cream to powder finish. So it's really easy to work with. And the shade is like so perfect. It goes with everything, I feel. And this highlighter is stunning. It's really intense, but I love it. It's so pretty. And I definitely want to give this some more love. So I'm going to pop that in my bag. There we go. Alright, what else do we want? Ooh, I haven't used my e.l.f. Primer Infused blush in a long time, and this is one of my favorites. Super smooth and silky on the skin. Oh, I'll just swatch that over like the highlight and stuff, so you can't really see, but this is a really great bronzer. Super neutral, and it just goes with everything. So I'll pop that in here as well. Ooh, I kind of want to get some more use out of this M Cosmetics So Soft Bronzer Stick. Again, mine is disgusting because I'm super messy. This one is in the shade Terra, which is like a perfect contouring color for my skin tone. It's so good and super creamy, and it just like blends like butter. It's like you don't even have to work, and it's just so good. It's very pigmented, as you can see, so I have a little trouble sometimes. I can go a little bit heavy-handed, but I do want to use this some more because it's really great. So I'll pop that in there. I have 3 bronzers, that's probably enough. I kind of want a glowy bronzer option, but I think I'll restrain myself. Ooh, this is pretty. Let's see, what else do we have? I haven't used this in a long time. This is from Essence. This is their blush lighter. It's kind of like a blush and highlighter in one, and I remember really liking it. So maybe I'll pop this in here. This is in the shade 02 Coral Sunset. Okay, so we got 3 blushes. I've got the Natasha Denona palette, the Essence, and the Milani. I think that's probably good for over here. Oh, I need a highlighter. Well, I have the highlighter in here. Yeah, I'll just use the highlighter from the palette. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to swap out my Lancome mascara for the Colourpop one, just because this is like my more everyday natural makeup, and I want to put this on my vanity where I'm going to do maybe more glam looks. So put this aside. I'm going to throw in a liquid liner. This is from Physicians Formula. I don't really use it all that often, but just in case I want to do a little cat eye. I have a black liner, a brown liner. Those are just the essentials I like to keep up here. And I also like to keep a little pair of hair clips. Can you see? A little pair of hair clips to keep my hair out of my face. I'll also throw this moisturizer. This is the Laneige water cream. I got this as like a birthday gift from Sephora, and I think it's just always good to have a little bit of moisturizer on hand in case my skin's feeling extra dry. I'm going to pop in this brow powder from Ulta. It's in the shade Taupe, and I just like this for filling in my brows. Super easy. I'll also throw in my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. Nice, trustworthy, handy-dandy brow gel. Lash curler, necessity. Beauty sponge. I'll throw in this e.l.f. brow pencil as well, but I do want to get something a little bit more skinny just for outlining my brows. This one's good if you want to do like a really, really quick brow and like fill in your brows, you know, no fuss in 5 minutes, because the tip is a little bit bigger. I don't know if you can see. The tip's a little bit bigger, so it fills in your brows really quickly, but it's not so good for like precise precision and stuff. Precise precision, you know what I mean. So I'm going to go find another one and I'll be right back. Okay, I just went ahead and grabbed my NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil. So I will pop that in there. And the last thing is lips, I believe. So let's pick out a couple lip liners. I love Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It is iconic for a reason, just the perfect everyday pinky nude. So I'm going to pop that in here. I'm going to pop in this Milani Soft Matte Lipstick in the shade Secret. It goes really well with Pillow Talk. So I'm going to pop that in there. Really comfortable, really pigmented. And just in case I want gloss, I'll go ahead and pop in the NYX Butter Gloss. Really pretty light pink. I just need like a more orangey option. So let me see. Okay, I'll throw in Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. Goes with everything. And then for a more orangey option, it's my little lipstick container. Maybe I'll just go with the good old e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm. This is like one of my favorites because it's super moisturizing on the lips. I'm running out of hand space, but it gives you like a nice tint. It's not really orangey, but I feel like it pairs well with warmer tones. So we'll go ahead and go with that one. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. We'll leave it at this for now. Oh, you know what? I'm going to throw in this lip liner in the shade London. This is from NYX. Really pretty, like, warmer tone neutral. Alright, so let's zip this puppy up. You can obviously fit a lot more in here. You can put, like, a palette on top if you wanted, but I'm trying not to overload it. And there we go. There's my beautiful everyday makeup bag. I love to like take this if I need to go upstairs, if I need to get ready somewhere other than my vanity, then this is the bag that I reach for. Now we're gonna go ahead and go through my vanity, which is like, I know, I'm extra. I need like multiple spaces to do my makeup. So my vanity is more like glam, but still everyday options. So I'll go grab that and we will, or I might move the camera over there. I don't know yet. We're going to go over to my vanity and then we'll get this show on the road. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see the top here, but basically I keep lip products and primer sprays up here. So I have also my eyelash curlers, my tweezers, little eyebrow trimmers. I got a black eyeliner just because it's way too long to put in the drawer. I have my pencil sharpener. I have, oh gosh, have a little like mixing ring for like if I want to use a cream or liquid eyeshadow. I've got this brow wax from Colourpop that I was meaning to test out, but I never got around to it, so I think I will keep it in here just so I can use it. I've also got these hair clips. Again, I just like to have them to clip my hair out of the way. So I'm going to keep that how it is for now. This drawer, I like to keep my concealers. So for concealers, I'm going to pick these 3. Oh, I also have this Charlotte Tilbury color corrector, which I will keep in here. I'm going to take my Milk Flex Concealer. This is a really nice full coverage concealer. I'm also going to take my Thrive Buildable Blur HD Creaseless Concealer. This one's really nice for every day. More like sheer to light coverage. And then I'm just going to throw my Maybelline Fit Me in Sand just to deepen things up in case I'm like self-tanned or something. Let's go to primers. I like to put like my primers and SPFs in this drawer. Okay, so Milani SPF BFF, great primer before makeup. Super hydrating and moisturizing, but not greasy. And it has SPF, so added bonus. I'm also going to throw my Can Make Mermaid Skin Gel UV. Just in case I forgot to like apply SPF in the morning, I will pop it over here. Very important, do not skip your SPF, friends. The Maybelline 4-in-1 Protector, I actually really like. I didn't think I was going to like it, but this is like super unique, like really moussey, thicker, like it's so weird coming out, like so moussey, but it smooths out your pores really well. And this one obviously is dark right now, but I will keep it for my self-tan days. I also want to revisit this Undone Beauty Unfoundation Glow Tint. This is actually really beautiful on the skin. It's pretty much undetectable. It's not super glowy, so don't let the name fool you. It's actually more like natural, but really great for like everyday, no makeup. I think I need like a more fuller coverage option. So let's go ahead and take my L'Oreal Age Perfect. This is more like medium coverage, so if I want to do something a little bit more glam, we can use this. Oh, I also want to throw in my Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. This is a really beautiful glowing primer. It's kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, so I use these interchangeably, but I kind of want to use this up. So we'll pop this in here and we'll give Charlotte Tilbury a rest. I'm actually going to move these foundations to this drawer. Primer up here. I also like to keep like my lip balms. I have the Laneige Sleeping Mask, Elf Tough Cookie, this like skin prep little area. Oh, and my Aquaphor. And then I want to throw in my Drunk Elephant moisturizer again, just in case I need a little bit of extra moisture. So skin prep, foundations. Let's do powders. I recently picked up the Haley's Beauty Retouch Soft Focus Setting Powder because I heard Juicy Jazz here on YouTube like raving about it. It's supposed to give your skin like that Instagram blur. So I've only used it once and I really like it so far, but I want to keep like testing it out. So I'm gonna pop that in here. I also want to test out this Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is like an OG like powder that everyone seems to talk about, but I've never tried it. So I want to give it a shot, especially since it's getting warmer. I feel like this will be good for my more oily days. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to pick these two. My e.l.f. contour palette. It looks really messy. Sorry about that. Just really well loved. But I really like this one because it has, you know, a lot of different tones, so you can mix and match and create whatever shade you need. And the formula is actually really good on this as well. Definitely underrated. And I'm also going to pop in my Rare Beauty bronzer stick. These are really nice as well. Very pigmented, so I probably will use it more when I'm like tan. For highlight, I'm going to stick with this one. This is my Revlon Skin Lights highlighter. I actually haven't used this in a while, but it's just a beautiful like golden, so pretty. This is supposedly a, oh my gosh. This is supposedly a dupe for the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. I've never tried that one, but this one is really beautiful. Okay, so I recently picked up the Elaluz Lip and Cheek Tint. It's a really pretty red stain for your cheeks and for your lips. I've used it a couple times and it's a little bit tricky to use just because it dries down so fast. It can be a little bit patchy, I found. and it doesn't last super long on my lips so far, but I want to keep testing it and give it a fair shot, and then I'll give you guys like a final review later on. So I'll pop that in here. And then for like powder blush options, I want to use my Peri Para Pure Blushed Sunshine Cheek. Really nice orangey nude color. It's just a matte blush, but perfect for every day. I also want to throw in my Almay Healthy Hue blush in 200 Peachy. Oh, really pretty, like shiny, not shimmery, but just like it has a really nice healthy sheen. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it just has like a really pretty natural sheen to it, so I love that too. And then, as if I didn't have enough blush, I'm going to take my M Cosmetics Heaven's Veil blush in the shade Magic Hour. Really beautiful baked blush. It's like a peachy pink. Looks so good with everything, and especially for the spring and summer, I think it's going to be a staple, a must-have. So I'll pop that in here. And you know what? I think I'm going to have to pop in my powders with my foundations, just because I need this drawer for eyeshadow palettes. And the eyeshadow palette that I really want to play around with more is Nabla Side by Side. I recently picked this one up along with the Poison Garden palette because they were half off for Ulta 30 Days of Beauty. I recently did a 3 looks 1 palette video featuring this palette. So if you want to see some looks with this, then definitely check that out. But I haven't really gotten to play around with this one yet, and I mean, look at the color story. So pretty. I actually wore this color today with this and then a little bit of this one, and it was, oh, and this, to church, and it was so stunning. This color is like, I've never seen a silver like this. It's like gray, but it has a little bit of warmth to it, a little bit of like pink. I don't even know how to explain it. It's so pretty. I really love that. So this will stay in the vanity. I also want to get some more use out of this Stila Glitter and Glow shadow. Ooh, so pretty. So reflective. I think it'll pair nicely with the Nabla Side by Side too, because it's a little bit more cool tone. It's got that silver glitter scattered throughout it. And this one's in the shade Smoldering Satin. For like a date night, more glam, like sultry sort of a look. Yes, please. Okay, I gotta move quick because my battery's about to die. But that's all of the stuff for complexion. So for the top, again, I have my Max Fix Plus. I know you can't really see it. I'm going to add my Milani Make It Last just for longevity purposes. I also added some lashes in case I need those. And with the lashes, I also recently posted a video on this lash glue and liner by Kiss. I want to keep testing it out. I really like it so far. So I'm going to pop that in there. I'm also going to pop in my Colourpop. This is like their brow pen, but I like it for faux freckles actually. I'm going to use my Maybelline and Benefit brow pencils. Throw those in there. I need my brow gel. This is Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I'll throw this up here actually. Black and brown eyeliners. The brown one is from Essence, one of my favorites, and this black eyeliner is from Youngblood. I got it off of Amazon, and I actually really like it. It's very pigmented and wears well. So I'll throw those in there. For liquid liner, I'm going to throw in my Essence Super Precise eyeliner. This is really black. It's very affordable. Love that. Mascara, Lancome Lash Idole. For more brow stuff, brow powder, Arches and Halo. You can get this brand at Target. Pop this up here. And I also have this brow liner pomade in the dark brown shade. So in case I want to do like a brown eyeliner or a really intense brow, throw that up there. I also have another brow gel. This one is tinted, so I like to have like a clear and tinted option. So this is my Essence Make Me Brow. It gives a lot of color and volume to the brows, but just make sure you wipe off the brush before you apply it because it can be a little bit overkill if you don't wipe it off. I have been loving this No Budge Shadow Stick by e.l.f. in the shade Pearl for highlighting my inner corner. It's just so easy to like get in that small little corner, and it stays put really well. Perfect, beautiful, love it. Going in there. I got this off Amazon. This is the C'est Moi Visionary Makeup Crayon in chocolate. This is really, really pigmented, and I want to test it out some more as like an eyeshadow base to like intensify a look. I like it, but the first time I used it, it was like I applied way too much, so I need to test that a little bit more. I'm going to throw some lip liners. This is my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil. This is a really nude color, but it's perfect for more like intense eye looks because it doesn't compete. It's called Stark Naked. This one by Makeup Forever is one of my favorites of all time in Rosewood. Actually, I think this is the more pinky one, but I just love this formula. It glides on and it lasts really well. Pretty rosy nude. And then for like a more warm, neutral option, I have Colourpop BFF. Last but not least, we have lips. So, I already have my clear Tower 28 lip gloss. I'm trying to use this up. Those are really shiny and comfortable. I have another Milani matte lipstick. This one is in Peony. Really pretty color for spring. I also have this Milani Lip Plumper lip gloss in the shade Champagne. Beautiful light pink. It gives like a minty tingle to the lips, but it's not uncomfortable. The Max ones are like, get me out of here, I hate it. This is like my favorite lip product of all time. I think this is the L'Oreal Paris like 2-in-1 lip gloss and balm, and it's in the shade Feathery Fleur. I love these rosy pinky nude colors, and the formula is so comfortable. It really does feel like a lip balm. So I'm gonna keep that. I have a lot of lip products. It's a little excessive, but I like to have options. I also really love this Maybelline lipstick cream in the shade Warm Me Up. It's a really nice like cooler toned pink, and I haven't worn it in a while, but it's really pretty, so I'm gonna get some more use out of that. For a more warm option, Revlon Nude Illuminator. So comfortable on the lips, and it just goes with everything. Easy to throw on. You don't have to like have perfect lines or anything. Very moisturizing. And then lastly, for a lip gloss, I want a NYX Butter Gloss. This one is in the shade Butterscotch. A little bit more of a deep brown, but it shears out on the lips, and it's just a really nice like cooler toned neutral option. So there we go. That is the updated makeup vanity organizer. Got all my lip liners and pencils, concealers, lip products, setting sprays, brow products back here, primers, foundations and powders, eyeshadow, blush and bronzer and highlight. Looks good. Super proud. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this little organizing video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
I can take you anywhere, I could take you home. I just wanna be there so you never feel alone. I know how it feels to be lost inside this world. Don't give up, no.